Good morning, children. Today we will start a new chapter, that is major landforms. It is your last chapter in your second term syllabus. So today please listen following this lesson. Very easy chapter and you can understand very nicely. So major landforms. Our earth is divided into mainly broad category wise. Major landforms are, that is, mountains, plateaus, plains and deserts. These are the landforms we find on the earth. So let us come first to the topic mountains. Mountains generally occurs in chains, not single. You will never find a single mountain or hill. There will be always a series of mountains or chains over a place. So they are very steep, slope and pointed peaks, with pointed peaks. These mountains may be of various types. Some are covered with snows and some are not covered with snow. They are covered with the trees and grasses, and some are very rocky mountains also. So there are varieties of mountains. Some are young mountains and some are old mountains. Now, those who are old mountains, among them the Himalayas. We are having some Himalayas in Asia, this chain of mountains named Himalayas. The next one is Alps in Europe. They are also the mountains, ranges, mountain ranges. Next is Andes in South America. So these are the mountains we find generally. And the Aravalli Hills, they are also some old mountains which are having not pointed peaks. They are flat. The peaks are not so much pointed, they are flat, as because due to the heavy rainfall and soil erosions, slowly the peaks have they changed their shapes. Let us come to the plateaus. They are also known as tableland. They are the little highland and not even, they are uneven, and these places are very less populated, not very, because the transport system and the roadways, the railways cannot be properly, they are not tracks are not maintained, so these places are not at all thickly populated. They are actually broad and level stretch lands, okay, and little bit higher in size, shapes, and they are flat. And here some of the examples of plateaus are like Tibetan Plateau, which is the highest peak in the world. Deccan Plateau, in our southern India we will find Deccan Plateaus. Then these areas are very rich in mineral deposits. They are rich in mineral deposits, and that, as I told, the transport system is not so good, so that's why rivers and the transport system and whatever requirements for our daily course, they are not so easily available in these places, so they are not richly or highly populated. They are less populated areas. Next come to the plains. They are flat land and they are very thickly populated because they are vast lowland, okay, and here we find mainly the fertile soils and the cultivations are done over in the plains. Suppose, for example, in India we find the northern Great Plains, which are formed by the river Ganges and its tributaries. They have carried over the fertile soil with them and they have deposited it in the northern sides of our country, northern part of our country, and from there the human populations, they started settling down near the river banks, and this way the northern plains have been developed. The next one is Nile Valley. Nile is also a river in Egypt where we can find this plain area is also just developed by the river Nile. The rivers carry over the soils and the fertile soil, and they carry on and they deposit in the bank of the rivers, and thereover it becomes more fertile and the soil is more fertile for cultivations, and it is also good for human civilizations, these areas. So in our country, Great Northern Plains is very famous for it. The last one is desert. Desert means barren land, a very large area. Nearly 1/3 of our land mass is desert. It may be a cold desert also, because in the cold desert we find ice, glaciers, snows, a vast area covered with snow and ice. And the desert areas are also covered with snow, soil and the sand, which are very, and the temperature varies during day and night. It goes on varying from day to night. Okay, and here the life is very tough because there is less water. In our country, Thar Desert or the Great Indian Desert is in Rajasthan. Here we cannot find more water, and it is not suitable for cultivation also. Trees like babool, kikar, cactus, we find this type of plants over in the desert. And the place where underground water, there is a source of underground water, and in between the desert there is some fertile place. That place is known as oasis, where we find water in less quantity. There we find the Arctic, Antarctic deserts. There are mainly 10 main deserts in our world. So you can follow the book and you can go on studying. There is Sahara Desert, the largest desert. Okay, and these points, according to the topics like mountains, you have to learn the important points, like in mountains, which are the mountains, highest mountain peak, old mountains, young mountains. Then in plateaus, name of 2 plateaus. Then in plains, what are the plains formed by the rivers, like the Ganges and its tributaries form the northern plains. The Nile formed the Nile Valley plains. And the desert, name of the deserts. So these are the key points from where the questions may be framed. Okay, thank you children.